Are you an indie author trying to figure out how to actually sell your books in 2025? With social media changing fast and platforms like TikTok up in the air, this episode is for you. I'm sharing 5 game-changing ChatGPT prompts to help you market smarter, not harder. So stick around, grab a notebook, and let's get into it. AI tools like ChatGPT are no longer just helpful. Honestly, they're really essential for making the most of your time, creativity, and your reach. So today I'm sharing 5 of the most powerful, action-packed ChatGPT prompts from my new PDF, 50 must-have ChatGPT prompts to market your author career in 2025. These are more than just prompts. They're full on strategies. So if you're ready to market like a pro, you're going to want to jot these down. Of course, if you'd prefer to have them ready to copy and paste, head over to authorrevolution.org/268 to download the full list. So let's dive in. Imagine having the world's greatest book marketer in your corner. That's the kind of power we're talking about when we're using ChatGPT strategically. This is something that I've been doing for over, a year and a half, 2 years now. And I can tell you right now that ChatGPT has revolutionized how I do business. So here are 5 juicy prompts to get you thinking bigger and making a bigger impact on your author career, which is obviously something that we all want in 2025, right? So this first one is going to be all about your backlist, like spotting your backlist. So the prompt is, plan a 30-day backlist spotlight campaign to reintroduce my older books to readers. Include weekly blog themes, daily email suggestions, reader incentives, and partnerships with influencers or reader groups. Now, this prompt is a goldmine for authors who feel like their older titles aren't getting enough love. I mean, especially when you've got a lot of books, this happens to a lot of us, right? So with ChatGPT, you can create a detailed plan that revives those books, connects them to new readers, and re-engages your loyal fans. So imagine a month-long campaign with weekly blog posts comparing your older titles to current trends, daily emails featuring snippets or reviews, special discounts or bundles. Like, the sky is literally the limit. So when you pair that with a creative reader incentive, like a giveaway or sharing their favorite quotes from your backlist, you've got a recipe for renewed revenue, and it's so good. Plus, it kind of helps revitalize your interest in your work. I don't know about you, but I tend to forget about the books that I've written once they're done. I think that's an ADHD thing. Object impermanence is a thing. And so it kind of like just floats into the ether, and I kind of forget about anything except for the thing I'm currently working on. And so if that's you too, this can definitely help you get more excited about all of your work and help readers find you, get excited, and do all the things. Okay, number 2, this is a pre-launch power move, okay? The prompt that I want you to write down is, create a detailed 6-week pre-launch strategy for my upcoming book, give it the title, that builds excitement and maximizes pre-orders. Include ideas for teasers, early reader outreach, and buzz building activities. If you want to get even more specific, you can let it know more information about what kind of readers you're looking for, or you can let it know the genre, that sort of thing, because all of that's going to help ChatGPT to be able to give you a much more potent strategy. Pre-launch is where the magic happens, and this prompt helps you go beyond the basics and build serious anticipation for your book. So think teaser campaigns with cliffhanger excerpts, early ARC distribution to generate buzz, and even a countdown email series with behind-the-scenes content. ChatGPT can help you brainstorm engaging visuals, hashtags, and partnerships to amplify your reach. It is a game changer, I kid you not. All right, number 3, celebrate your book's anniversary. So you can ask ChatGPT to do this prompt. Design a 7-day campaign to celebrate my book's anniversary, including interactive reader polls, personal anecdotes, and community engagement. And obviously, if you want personal anecdotes and it doesn't have that information, you can also ask it to ask you questions about your book so that you can provide those personal anecdotes. And that will help ChatGPT to be able to give even more details where you don't have to, create them yourself if you don't want to. So book anniversaries, I think for me, are really a great reason to connect with your audience again. And I don't know about you, but when I first wrote my very first book, October 10th is like emblazoned in my mind. I know that that's the day that particular book, my first ever book, came out. And while some of my other books kind of have faded into like obscurity when it comes to dates, I remember that first one and without a doubt. But you can also have, a list. Keep a list of when everything was published so that you can look forward to those dates. And ChatGPT can help you create a week-long celebration, like I said, with interactive polls about favorite characters or moments, behind-the-scenes stories about how the book came to life, which is what you'd be providing, and even a themed giveaway, right? It's not just about promoting your book and getting people to purchase it. It's about creating a memorable experience for your readers. And as readers, we love that kind of thing. We love to feel like we are enthralled into the worlds that we start to love as we go through those books. Number 4, let's build some deeper connection. So this prompt is really going to help you with that reader connection. So get your pen ready. Draft a 3-month reader engagement strategy to deepen connections in my reader community. Include live events, polls, behind-the-scenes content, and exclusive perks. And again, you can kind of go back and forth with it if you want it to like learn some behind-the-scenes content, or it might even prompt you with just this prompt to give you more details about what could be talked about in those behind-the-scenes content. But a thriving reader community is really one of the most powerful tools for an author. With this prompt, ChatGPT can help you craft a quarter-long plan filled with interactive content like live Q&A sessions, sneak peeks to your next project, or even an exclusive short story just for your group. The deeper the connection, the more likely readers are to champion your work. And I use this all the time in Patreon. There's so many fun ways that I can, come up with cool short stories or mini fics. I can come up with different types of content all the time because I'm using ChatGPT to help me build those connections. And you should too. Okay, so number 5, your own custom GPT assistant. This is what I view this one as. So the prompt is design a plan to create a custom GPT that acts as a virtual assistant for my readers, answering questions about my books and making personalized recommendations. So this one is futuristic and forward-thinking. So imagine having a custom AI assistant on your website that engages readers, recommends books based on their preferences, and even shares fun facts about your characters. Not only does it make your brand feel cutting edge, but it also builds an interactive experience readers are going to talk about. So good. So if 2025 is the year that you want to see real growth in your author career, these prompts and the strategies they inspire are for you. From reigniting your backlist to launching a new book like a pro, the power of ChatGPT is in how you use it. The possibilities truly are endless and the ROI can be huge. But here's the thing. These are just 5 prompts out of 50. If you want the full list, complete with prompts that dive into branding, email marketing, advertising, and more, head over to authorrevolution.org/268. You can grab the PDF there and start using ChatGPT like the $1 million marketing assistant it can be. So, author revolutionaries, here's your challenge for 2025. Start thinking bigger. Use tools like ChatGPT to manage your time, creativity, and impact. Whether you're reviving your backlist, launching a new book, or building a reader community, these prompts are your secret weapon. So head over to authorrevolution.org/268 to download the full list of 50 must-have ChatGPT prompts to market your author career in 2025. And don't forget, you can also find the transcript to today's podcast episode there. There you have it, guys. This is our first episode out of the way. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're inspired to give the ChatGPT prompts a try. And you're going to be amazed. You're going to love everything that it can do for you, especially if you've been scared or nervous to give it a whirl. Or, if you've dabbled in already and you're just not thinking about how you can really prompt ChatGPT, this is going to be the one for you. And when we think about all the things that are kind of going sideways right now, like TikTok could possibly be banned at the end of this week. If it is, what are we going to do? Are we going to continue to market through that platform? Are we going to move on to other things and see what other opportunities are available? I know for me, speaking of which, I will no longer be on any of the Meta platforms. My pages, my Instagram and Facebook pages are going to stick around, but I'm not going to utilize them at all because I just don't believe in the platform anymore. And so I won't be on those sites any longer. I'll be switching over to Neptune when Neptune launches. I am already at Blue Sky. I am on Patreon and Substack for Manifest Differently. So there's a lot of different ways you can still access me and find me other than obviously the website. But there's a lot of change. I see a lot of change, and it's coming through social media, and I think it's going to impact us as authors deeply. So TikTok, if it goes away, we don't know what the landscape is going to look like for getting the word out about our books in a way that really feels empowering to us yet. But there's a lot of opportunity on the horizon. There's new things. Like I said, Neptune's on its way. It's not here yet. It's supposed to be launching this spring. They're trying to move up the date as quickly as they can, but we'll see what happens. I love that it's a woman CEO, so ready to support that. So just know that utilizing ChatGPT, whatever your direction is for 2025, if you are going to give different social media platforms a try, if you are going to look outside the box of using social media, whatever it is, ChatGPT can help you create the strategy and the follow through for it. And these prompts are really going to help with that. So as always, I want to thank you for listening. Thank you for being a part of this community, for being here for however long. And I hope that this episode was inspiring to you. Good luck using chat. You're going to love it. And go forth and start your author revolution.